Hey everyone, welcome back to Mio's Delightful Kitchen. As you can see, I have my gloves on. I'm about to get some meat ready for some legume. We're not gonna do the legume. The only thing we're gonna do in this video, we're gonna prepare the meat. I have some beef chunks and I have some oxtail. I do have other meat, but right now we're gonna clean these two since they both beef. I'm gonna clean them. We're gonna lemon them. I already squeeze my lemon juice out of my lemon. I have my hot water for my chaude to chaude my viande. I'm gonna clean it real quick. We're gonna do this part of the video. We're not gonna do everything. We're gonna clean it. Now the first thing we do after we pige our citron, after we squeeze our lime, we're gonna clean the meat. What I do, everybody do it their own way. However you do it, if it works for you, I have no problem with it. It's your business. Now, what I do, moi passe citron la donne. I do it one by one, just because that's how I was taught. So excuse my messy kitchen. It's late. It's like 10 o'clock. Tomorrow, I'm gonna make legumes, so I want my meat to be ready. I usually do zorancy. How do you call zorancy? Sour orange. I don't have any. That's fine. That's fine. This is what I have. I have groceries that I still have to put away. I clean these two together. With legume, people have different type of meat. In my case, I have beef chunks. I have oxtail. I have beef feet. I like that kind of meat in my legume, but you don't have to put that. And I don't like to clean all my meats together. There is nothing wrong with cleaning all of them together, but if you choose not to, you don't have to. I personally don't like to clean them together. I don't know why I don't do it. Liberal même côté, but I choose not to. That's a matter of preference. Some people just clean everything at once. They put them together, they season them together. In my case, they're probably gonna be seasoned together, except basically no, they're not gonna be seasoned together because the beef is gonna be seasoned by itself. The beef feet, the cow feet, comment on les voit, puis bœuf flan, pral laver pour compte li, et puis li pral bouillir pour compte li. That is gonna be by itself. The beef chunks and the oxtail, mettez yo ensemble, assaisonnez yo ensemble parce que they start together. This is how I do my legume. I put all my meat in a pot. I'm gonna show you guys the process tomorrow. But right now, we're just gonna season the meat, wash it, clean it. That's how I do. Can you rub the vinegar for me, please, under there? I pour some salt and water over it. Thank you. You're welcome. And I also have some vinegar in the water that I'm gonna chaude it. I put some salt. You don't have to do it like that. I do. And with that, I use warm water as well. Some people say when you overwash your meat, all the vitamin goes. Oh well, I don't care. That's how I was taught. That's how I clean my meat. In my seasoning, I'm gonna show you guys what I use to season my meat. All right, now after you wash your meat, I wash mine with lime. I usually use sour orange. I don't have any, so I only use lime. After I wash it individually with lime, I rinse it with hot water, vinegar, and salt. Now I take them out, put them in a pot. Now I have water on the stove. I have water boiling on the stove with lime, vinegar. This have lime and vinegar, and I pour it over my meat. This is the chaude process. Now, with the shode, I let it stay there with the lime. So because I'm gonna have different type of meats in there, I don't do a lot. I don't do a lot of everything. So if you're gonna see tomorrow, when you have so many different meat, your legume is rich. It's very rich. It's gonna have different type of meat. Trust me. I have pictures of all the meat that I'm gonna put in there. This is the first part of it. And my seasoning. Now I poured the water. The water still come out a little pinkish, but it doesn't smell like you have something. This is how it comes out. This is how it looks. Okay? Now, in my seasoning, I use a little bit of everything. I've bought this from a friend of mine, Manu's Kitchen. I love this thing. It's like a vinegar. Every time it's about to be over, I pour some more vinegar in there. It's got different peppers. I pour some over my meat. I make my own APs. In my APs, what I do, remember, because I have different meat, remember the lime juice? Pour some in there. Since I didn't have sour orange, so I'm using blue orange. I don't straight put my APs in there. I put some mojo. You use whatever you like. And I don't have that much APs left. It's time for me to make some. This is what my APs look like. See? I make my own APs. Now, if you want to use Maggi, you can. A lot of people don't use it. I try not to use it as much as I used to. Garlic powder. Complete seasoning. You use whatever you want to use to your liking. I like this sazon. Garlic salt, ginger powder. I use ground ginger on everything. I use turmeric, garlic salt. I don't directly put salt when I'm seasoning my meat. Okay, after I wash my meat, this is what I season my meat with. This have the APs, it's got the powder, the zone. See, there is no water in here. It's straight APs. What I do, I pour it over my meat, and voila. I don't usually even taste it. I already know what it's gonna taste like. Now, some people eat spicy. You can put some spicy. Perfect. Oh, my bad. I put some cayenne pepper, and I'm gonna cut up some onion. Let me turn the stove off. I'm gonna cut up some onion, some garlic chunks. I love garlic. Garlic chunks. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna put on there. This is my thyme and parsley. This is how I keep mine. I wet some paper towel, wrap them over, put them in the fridge. This is how I conserve them. They will last me much longer than if I put them in the fridge without putting them in anything. So if you guys have another technique, share it with me. I'll be happy to learn from it. But this is like 2 weeks old. There we go. Before I put them in the fridge, I wash them. But of course, before I put it in my food, I wash it again. That's the Haitian in me. So I put that in there for it to boil. I have my pima, my Scotch bonnet. This is gonna go in there. This is done. This is trash. Put this right back in there. And voila, we have the beef. I'm gonna use this again, so we're not gonna put this in the fridge quite yet. This can stay right here. And we're gonna clean this. I like to clean as I move forward. This is how my meat look like after it's seasoned. Smells good, lots of citron. I like a lot of acid in my meat. So here you are. I'm gonna put this right here. That's it for this meat, and then we'll be back for the other one. Okay, now that Kounya nou fi nettoyer viande bœuf là with the oxtail, that's already done. It's sitting in seasoning for tomorrow. I'm gonna clean the pied bœuf. With that, I don't do much. I was taught to just wash it with the lime, et puis mettez le bouilli, let it boil with garlic and what's that, really, green onion. I don't think I have fresh garlic. I'm gonna have to check in my basket to see if I have fresh garlic. If I don't, I have minced garlic. Same thing, it does the same job. So what I do, I clean these individually. Remember, I told you guys, I do not clean meat together. For whatever reason, I don't do it. I clean it one by one. The ones that need to be gratte, I gratte it because some of them have air over it. Remember, if this is not how you do it, you don't have to do it that way. But this is how I do it. That's how I've been doing it. Because nobody wants to see that as they're eating. So you must remove it. Some people say you don't wash pied bœuf with citron. That's your business if you don't do it. I do. Some people say if you wash it with citron, it's gonna be so hard to cook. I'm gonna let it start cooking tonight, so I can have time to, so we can have time to cook. I'm not in a hurry. We're cooking tomorrow. Oh, okay, y'all didn't see that. Very rarely I get my meat from, the places you get by the pound. Manapil plume, I have to remove them. If I can't, I just cut it off. I don't have time for that. Some people don't like that meat, that part of meat in their legume. I do. I like the chewy part, to which is on. I like it. So therefore, I usually add a little bit. I don't add a lot. Just like crab. I don't like crab in my legume, but I like the taste of it. I don't eat it, but my daughter loves it. So I'll put it in there. What I do, it's not a lot, it's a few pieces because I like it in there, so I just put a little bit. After I clean meat, you guys, I clean up with cleaning vinegar. That's what I use to clean up. Remember, I do not show them my viande, my pied bœuf. I was told not to, so I never do. I wash it just like every other meat with lime and some lukewarm water. I don't do too much hot water. Parce que j'ai mon qui dit ou fait viande dans vinaigrette, du prends pour cuire. So I don't do too much hot water. After I wash it, parce que moi maintenant sens citron dans la peine. So de temps en temps m'a senti, okay, does it smell like citron? Citron that you use, put them away. I already rinsed my pot, so I'm gonna put it in there. Remember, and you don't season this. I don't season this. Let me rephrase that. I do not season my pizza. What I do, I pour it in the thing. Just put water. While this is coming out. I don't have garlic, so I'm gonna use minced garlic. Always keep some minced garlic at the house because you never know when you're not gonna find when you think you have garlic. And I just came from the grocery store too. I don't have any. So what I do, this is my poivre. That's all I'm gonna put in there for it to cook. That's it.